Shalom. I want to start off by giving all glory, praises, and honor unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the brothers that's teaching us truth and sincerity. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Alright. This article is based off situation, that's been happening in Toronto. Been ongoing occurrences of nooses being exhibited. People walking in and seeing nooses. Alright? We all know what the representation of that is, man. The hanging and killing of black people. Already, all you Israelite tribes, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, alright, you all have to go through that. Alright? Mainly the southern tribe, but all tribes went through it, man. This is two more nooses found at construction site at Michael Garrett Hospital. Two more nooses were found at a construction site at Michael Garrett Hospital on Thursday, prompting its president and CEO to release a statement expressing their shock and anger at what she says is clearly a systematic problem. The fuck does that even mean? A systematic problem? Nah, man, that's just hate. You know what I mean? That's all through the spirit. Alright? That's all through the spirit. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, man, you Israelites need to understand that this hatred towards you is not just, it's only the blacks in America that are going through oppression, man. This shit is happening worldwide. Okay? Canada as well, man. Canada's racism is it's not overt, it's covert racism, They don't really express their hatred as much as the ones in, the Edomites. In America, they don't express their hatred as much, like vocally, as the ones in America do. Canadian Edomites are slick devils, laugh in your face type, covertly hate you. You know what I mean? That's how they move. There have been at least 4 separate incidents so far this summer in which nooses have been left hanging at construction sites in the city, including another one at the Michael Garrett worksite in June. The incidents prompted Mayor John Tory to hold a series of meetings with executives and union leaders from the construction industry earlier this summer, in which he challenged them to take action to address anti-black racism with the sector. And that's another thing. We're not black, alright, but even to our oppressor to call us that, you know what I mean? We're Israelites from our respective tribes, okay? But you think they don't really care, alright? It's just because it's overt racism that they have to address it, man. Covert racism, they don't give a fuck. This is overt, man. It's 2020, why is it still happening? So that's their argument. Whereas behind closed doors, they're like, I don't want those niggas sitting beside me, type shit. Like, that's the type of mentality they're on behind closed doors. Says the latest incident, however, casts a shadow over those efforts. This pattern indicates a systemic problem. Although this has nothing to do with systemic racism, alright? Systemic racism, okay, is more so along the lines of, pushing black youth into college programs instead of university programs. That's a form of systemic racism. Okay? Systemic racism is not allowing blacks to get business loans or giving them a harder time to get business loans. That's systemic racism. Systemic racism is having so-called black people living in the ghettos. That's a form of systemic racism. This here is a form of overt racism. Okay? So The fact that they're trying to blame this on systemic. Yeah, right, there's many systemic problems that you need to fix, alright? Which will get fixed by Yahweh Shai when he redeems us, man. Okay? Although we have been reassured by the efforts made by Ellis Dunn, eh? And others to address racism in the construction industry, it is clear that they need to do better. Michael Guerin, hospital president and CEO, said, and that's another thing as well, man. That's a form of systemic racism, but even on the job sites, who's really doing these construction jobs? It's really mainly Edomites. Okay, you might have a Jake on site there too, but dominated by Edomites, and these Edomites are the ones getting these jobs. They're getting paid. That's the form of racism right there. Not being an equal opportunity employer like they claim they are. Right? They don't allow. You might be qualified, have the skills or whatnot, and they don't hire you. They hire within their own people, man, because they only want their people to eat, or you know what I mean, to live good. So that's the form of systemic racism. So then when they do hire one so-called black person, all right, he's the outcast. Oh, look at him. What does he do? Blah, blah, blah. Like, that's the form of systemic racism, not the fact that the friggin' noose is a form of systemic racism. Nah, man, that's just I fucking hate you niggas. That's what it means. That's what it fucking means. That's overt. So I don't want to hear none of that systemic racism bullshit. Alright, but when you're in the truth, man, we keep that same energy, man. Okay? We keep that same energy, man. We don't give a fuck about you devils, man. You hate us, we hate you right the fuck back, man. We're not gonna pussyfoot around. Alright, we'll tell you fuck you, simple as that, man. Okay? Michael Guerin, hospital president, CEO, Sarah Downey said in a statement issued, I am committed to addressing systemic and overt racism within our organization. That's funny because I didn't even get to this point yet. Right, this is definitely overt, alright? So they can recognize that this is overt. Systemic is another word for covert, right? Alright, but they don't. So they do want to address it, but are they really going to address it? Because these are the same people that don't want you around, man. I don't care how, you know what I mean? The higher echelon you are, you're a manager or something, the less you want to be around, alright, other nations. Let's just be real, man. The more involved you are in knowing who you are, you're in different organizations and what do you call them? Frats and sororities and different groups that Jakes can't get in, man. These people don't really want you around, man. Let's just be real. It's all hypocrisy. Racism within our organization and the health sector, and we'll hold Ellis Down and all of our partners accountable to do the same. Downey said the latest despicable acts of racism at the worksite are particularly disheartening given the efforts the hospital went to in June to help community recover, which included the staging of a healing ceremony before the final structural beam was erected in its new building, whatever. For its part, Ellis Down told CB24 a statement that it immediately contacted police after becoming aware of the latest incident and will also be conducting its own investigation. Yeah, because probably somebody that's within the organization. Alright, these are the people that they hire. Okay? So it says a lot about them. They like it, but it's a time and place. Don't do that shit now. Like, do that. You know what I mean? Like, they don't care really. But the fact still remains. It's bad. It looks bad on them. It looks bad for their company. So we strongly condemn all acts of racism. We stand by our black employees, sub-trade workers, and local community members. Yeah, man, but fuck that. We don't need your so-called efforts to help and condemn these acts, man. You know, because more of these acts are gonna come, man. Whether you jakes like it or not. Alright, we talk about, hey, division, this, and the third, man, but the Most High is a separatist, and that's what he wants, okay? Or he doesn't want you fucking nations being all together, man. That's why the Most High allows things like that to appear, man. So, you know, racism will never go away, okay? You people want to live in this false reality. Embrace it, man. Embrace it. Embrace racism, man. You know, Micah 2:10, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, and it shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction, man. Alright, you jigs being destroyed. Alright, there's signs all around you. These people hate you. Okay, your enemies hate you. They want you dead, man. You know what I mean? You jigs just fails to realize that. You know? Yeah, man. For yet a little while, I'm sorry, it's like Psalms 37:10. For yet a little while, the wicked shall not be, yeah. Thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be. But the meek shall inherit the earth, and shall delight themselves in abundance of peace. The wicked plotteth against the just, and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. Who's the wicked? Alright? The wicked is the so-called white people, man. Alright? Who's the just? You Israelites. Even if you're going off, man. The Most High had it to where you're the just. Okay? No matter what. Even if you don't know who you're the Israelite right now, you're still the just, man. Because in the kingdom, you will be just. Alright? The Most High has a balance. The wicked and the righteous, man. Okay? The wicked plotted against the just, and gnashed upon him with his teeth, man. Okay? With his military might, his lies, his witchcraft. Alright? His forms of persecution with the noose. Okay? When they said raise it, raise it. They want us to go down, man. They want you niggas dead, man. They don't fuck with you. Alright? They plot against you, man. They do things to make sure that you don't succeed, man, in this world. If we're not meant to succeed in this world, not rest, man. Like I read. Okay? The Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming, man. But that's the thing, man. The day is coming, devil. You know? The wicked have drawn out the sword, and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy, and to slay such as be of upright conversation, man. Okay? You know? Because they want to pretty much, the ones that are really in upright conversation is the men on the highways and byways, man. Teaching this truth. You know what I mean? But the Most High is watching over us. He's watching over his elect. Alright? Verse 15. The sword shall enter in their own heart. Alright? So all the stuff that they imagine to do against us, it's going to happen on them, man. But that takes faith. Alright? So you got to believe that. That's why you can't fear it. You know? Because we're coming into a time where shit is getting real, man. You know? You really have to think of it, man. Like, we're going to be, you know, we're going to be not messed up, but we're going to be like in shock, and we're going to be moving scared too, but we're not going to be as scared as the rest of the world because they don't know what's going on. We have an idea, and people fear what they don't understand, right? So we're going to have that thing to us like, yo, why? Like, people are going to see us like, yo, why are you not scared, or why are you not moving like that? You know? And it's just going to be like, because this was all part of the plan, so we expected it. We weren't caught off guard. We're just more prepared and ready. You know what I mean? Should their sword shall enter their own heart, and their bow shall be broken. says, a little that a righteous man hath is better than the riches of many wicked, for the arms of the wicked shall be broken, but the Lord upholdeth the righteous. You know? And that's what it is, yo. That's what it is, man. With that, I'd like to say shalom. Hope you're edified. To the next one.